Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Abundant day, evening, and or afternoon to you and yours. Please keep in mind that everything from this message may or may not resonate. Only take the parts that do, leave the parts that don't. Please and thank you in advance. Also, anything y'all need from me will be listed below in the description box. Keep in mind that I'll never reach out to you first. There's only one place to book, and that is on my website. If this is your first time here, joining us over here on this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, if you guys are looking for more like different type of messages other than the love, you can go check out my other channel over at Wisdom Premonitions 444. Okay, where we talk about ancestor messages, premonitions, and visions. Okay, if you're interested. All right, so let's get into this message. This is going to be the next 7 days for Sagittarius. Okay, next 7 days for the sign Sagittarius. All right, and again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's see. Please do not get scammed, and keep in mind that I will never reach out to you first. Okay, all the information will be listed below in the description box. Okay, let's see. When it comes to Sagittarius, next 7 days, message for Sagittarius next 7 days. Well, okay, 2 came out. So we got in the power zone. 3, actually. Wow. Okay, so we got in the power zone, power of disassociation, and contrast frame. Okay. The number 3 could be significant. All right. I'm also getting like 1, 2, 3. Something is in motion. Something is in order, or something's going in order for a lot of you guys at this time. Okay, surrounding energy is everybody, nobody. Well, everyone, no one, always, never, challenging absolutes. Okay, universal words like always, never, everyone, or nobody that create rigid absolute statements. This card urges you to recognize when you are using universals and challenge their validity. Okay, so what's valid? By questioning universals, you are regaining flexibility in your thinking and decision making. Okay, asking what if is also surrounding. Something is going on with y'all. Okay, you could be double second guessing yourself or some type of opportunity. Okay, you may also be dealing with something that, or may have been dealing with something that had you delayed, or something, I'm hearing delayed gratification or something like that is significant. Okay, so we have in the power zone. Stepping into your power means taking ownership for the things that you are in control of. It says your thoughts, feelings, words, behaviors. When you are in the power zone, you can handle challenges with clarity and mastery. Okay, so this is about you using your power. Okay, for your good, for your higher good at this time. Power disassociation is here. Something about tapping out or looking at things from the outer perimeter as well. Leo also got something similar to this. Yeah, so that's what it's giving. So it's like when it says when emotion clouds your thinking, try stepping out of the moment, seeing yourself from the outside and viewing the situation objectively. It says when used as a strategy and not as a form of avoidance, disassociation can help you regain clarity and calm from a distance. So you may need to distance yourself from something. This could be from television, or this is like you stepping outside of yourself, looking at the situation from a different view, a different perspective. I'm also hearing self-preservation here as well. So some of you guys could be alone, or you could benefit from being alone in the next 7 days. Okay, or you're gonna need to be alone to sit with your thoughts, with your feelings. Okay, in order to master something. Okay, or in order to gain some type of clarity, possibly. Okay, it says contrast frame. The way you compare experiences shapes your perception of reality. A contrast frame allows you to see something more clearly by placing it side by side with another experience. For example, when you feel like you're not making progress, compare skills, mindset, situation now to a year ago. Okay, so yeah, there's something very significant about you You could be coming down hard on yourself, okay? And it's like, remember where you were last year, okay? Things that you've came a long way is what you need to remind yourself for whoever you are, okay? It's also need for you not to avoid something, okay? Or this is like you may be going through a time where you're learning to deal with what needs to be dealt with, okay? Not tucking things under the rug or not overlooking things or taking shortcuts could be significant as well. Or it could be very beneficial for you not to do that at this time for whoever you are. Okay. I'm also getting, you could be feeling like you're stuck, or you could be feeling like, you're at a standstill, but you're not. Okay. This is like past energy. It's something about the past energy resurfacing. This could be lingering, like, energy or residue or whatever the case may be. All right, take what resonates, leave what doesn't from this message, okay? Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't fit. You may not be on this timeline right now. You may need to come back to it at a different time, or something is significant about that, because every message isn't for everybody. But please don't hesitate to go check out like your rising sign. I mean, not your rising, but like your moon sign, okay? Or your rising, I guess. What else is going on when it comes to Sagittarius? Okay, so first of all, we got laser focused and blindly following through sideways. So yeah, you definitely feel like you're at a standstill for some of you guys, or you don't know which way to go. Okay, it's time to step back. You need to step back. You're gonna have some time to gain some type of clarity when it comes to something. We got love magnet here, okay? Flings, okay? So a lot like love is on the air, or love is on a broad for you, or on a horizon for you, for many of you guys. We also have forgiveness here, okay? So you could be dealing with forgiving. This could be you forgiving yourself. This could be you forgiving someone else, taking a place where it needs to go. Either it's like you want to follow through with something, but you're hesitant, okay? You could be on and off with the focus as well. 1 minute you're focused, the next minute you're not. These eyes are covered up over here. The eyes are covered up over here as well. So it's definitely giving me that energy that you're not seeing something, okay? And it's something that you could be avoiding, okay? Or you could be actually, you could see something and just don't want to recognize it, or not so much like giving recognition. What I mean by that is like, you can see something needs to be changing, you're not changing it. That's an example, okay? Or there's something that you see that needs to be addressed, but you're not addressing it. You're avoiding something. It's something that you're avoiding. You could be avoiding this forgiveness. You could be avoiding forgiving people. You could be avoiding becoming a love magnet, okay? Being open to love. You could be avoiding this fling situation over here, okay? Some of you guys have options as well, because we have a love magnet and a fling here. So I feel like you may have some people on the horizon. One is looking at you with marriage. One is looking at you for just the fling, sexual desires wise, for some of you guys, okay? This could also be you radiating love, positivity, and attracting like-minded individuals. Not so much just marriage, but there is a man and a woman on here like walking with a bouquet. So that's what I'm getting from here. It's definitely giving like love energy right here. Relationships. Maybe you haven't forgiven yourself from a past relationship of some sort. Maybe you're having a hard time to forgive yourself from this. I strongly suggest that you quit avoiding this, because that could be blocking your manifestations, okay, for some of you guys. Yeah. Let's see. What else does Sagittarius need to know this time? You need to prioritize as well, okay, when it comes down to what it is that you want out of love, out of a love relationship, if you even want one, okay? Because everybody is not going to want that, And I feel like the main focus here would be to forgive and clear your heart space first before you go jumping off into prioritizing a new relationship. Okay. We got mysteries and excitement. Embrace life's mysteries with excitement as they offer opportunities for discovery, growth, and adventure. Instead of fearing the unknown, view it as a thrilling journey full of surprises and new experiences. Allow curiosity to guide you and approach each day with a sense of wonder and anticipation. So your journey may have gotten a little dull, is what I'm getting. Okay. Most Sagittarius is, once you get bored, it's just like, whether it is a relationship, whether it's something that you're working on, whether it's shadow work, your own self-care, something, whatever, when it comes to growth or anything of that nature, dealing with a Sagittarius, we get bored quick. Okay. So something could be significant about you, some type of excitement coming back into your life. Okay. Maybe, just for example, I'm hearing you could have been dwelling on the past, and that could have like took the life out of you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Be it just example, if it was a relationship, it could have took the life out of you, and maybe you weren't excited about love anymore, or maybe you wasn't excited about meeting new people or bringing in like-minded individuals. You could have been focused on something. You could have been learning. For instance, you could have been learning about something, mastering some type of skill, and you were like hungry for it all the time, and it brightened up your day, made you happy. You're always in a good mood. That's how you transmuted energy most of the time, or things like that. And for some of y'all didn't even know y'all was transmuting energy. It was just something that you were doing, and I feel like you got bored with something. This definitely could be some type of love situation. Surrounding energy, love. This could have been a relationship. Okay. We got assistance and downfall and rise. Okay. As surrounding energy. Okay. And then we got inner healing, child, inner healing with scrutinizing and the competition. Some of y'all got tired of playing a game with somebody, is what I'm getting. Y'all could have been in some type of relationship with somebody. Be it a we go together ship or a work ship. For some of y'all, it's gonna be different, for everybody. But somebody has some inner childhood healing to do. Okay, this could have been the other individual, and maybe you just got tired of it. Maybe they kept putting you in competition with other individuals or something like that as well, and you were just like over it. For many of you guys, that's what's going on. I feel like you're healing from this though. You've healed from this. Okay, you're in some type of power zone, so you've called all your power back. Okay, you're recognizing that that's what needed to be done, but now you have to actually do the evaluation and the work, or you're working through it, or something like that could be significant. This could be past, present, or future energy as well. I feel like you'll find the message when you're supposed to find the message, for whoever this message is for. There's definitely a need for you to look at something in a different way, from a different angle over the next 7 days. This is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be doing more healing. Okay, then we got piece of the pie, open to communication, looking good and fierce, and gaining knowledge. Yeah, so expect some type of communication coming through. Maybe this person is going to reach back out to you for some reason. I also feel like for whoever you are, whatever you've been working hard for, something is about to pay off. Okay, so don't just give up too quickly, or something like that is significant. You will be gaining some type of knowledge, or you will be learning more. Okay, so be open minded and ask questions if needed, if there's something that you don't understand. Okay, and this is taking pride in your appearance and demeanor while cultivating inner strength, resilience, celebrating your unique qualities. Practice self-love and face challenges. I can't make it up. With determination and grace. When you feel good about yourself and radiate inner strength, you can conquer anything. So yeah, it's definitely something that you're gonna need to be steadfast with. Strictly business about, be I can't get it out. basically determination. Okay, be determined when it comes down to fixing this problem or whatever this is. I feel like there's something going on with you almost giving up or almost stopping something, because it's something about getting bored. Okay, you also have help from the other side as well for whoever you are. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's get y'all a ancestor message. Okay, so that's the next 7 days for Sagittarius. That's what I have for y'all. And let's get advice on moving forward from the ancestors. Let's see what's going on when it comes to ancestor message for Sagittarius for the next 7 days. Advice, ancestor message for Sagittarius for the next 7 days. Advice, please and thank you. Sagittarius, next 7 days. Advice. Okay, so we got balance and harmony. Yeah. So your focus is bringing balance back into your life. Okay, I can't make this up if I wanted to. Emotional self-care. Exactly. Okay, so it's something dealing with your emotions and unapologetically. Okay, so you need to be in this energy. Okay, they're telling you like it's okay to be unapologetic about things, but you know, admit when you're wrong. And right now it's not safe to tuck nothing under the rug because you're dealing with emotions. Okay, this is about you healing your emotional side. Something that's significant about water. Y'all could be dealing with a water sign, or y'all could have been dealing with a water sign, taking a place of where it needs to go. Y'all could have water heavy in y'all chart too for some of you guys, or this could be like a ancestor, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio ancestor masculine energy here that is trying to assist you. Okay, take it as it resonates though. It says trust your instincts. There is unity and balance between your head, your heart, and your spirit, and balance between the conscious and the unconscious. This is a good thing. Although you must give yourself permission to feel your emotions fully and completely, acting out in tantrums or rage is not healthy for you and your loved ones. The answer is not more control. The answer is doing your spiritual and healing work. Okay, like I said, something can't be tucked under the rug. Something has to be healed here. Okay, before being prioritized. Okay, this parental ancestor is spiritually mature and compassionate. He comes through when you may need a reminder to be more open and trust your heart. If there's a Prince Charming, this is his dad with more substance, King Charming. Okay, it says ancestral medicine. Have you experienced positivity and loving divine masculine energy? There it says this is very different from patriarchal energy. You are capable of balance and worthy of loving and being loved fully and completely. Okay, declaration for this card, okay, because this is the King of Cups in the regular tarot. The declaration for this card is I embrace my feelings and allow myself emotional harmony. Okay, so I embrace my feelings and allow myself emotional harmony. Okay, so I hope this message did help you, Sagittarius, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Until next time, make sure that you take care of yourself. Continue doing your healing work. Don't brush anything under the rug. Address what needs to be addressed. Okay, sit with your thoughts if you need to. Get you a paper, pen. Sit down, jot down what you need to jot down. Look at things from the outer perimeter. Place them side by side if needed. You know, do the what is that? How they do those lists, pros and cons or something like that could be significant. Okay, where you have to like evaluate something, okay, or a situation in your life. Okay, yeah. Keep God first and be easy. See you guys on your next message.